Alrighty, guys. We're going to be trying out the Jurchens on Arena. And I'll kind of guide you through some of this commentary, some of the strategy as well with my commentary. Playing up against the Catans, which are probably a very good arena stuff as well. They have really nice farming economy, technically, with the pastures. Not really farming, but good food economy for them. And they have some solid units, but let's see what I can do here with the Jurchens. So my plan is to take advantage of the Catans not having halbs and try to play towards step lancers. I think, honestly, in Imperial Age, Jurchens have the best step lancers in the game, I think. Because they attack 20% faster, and you also get full upgrades on them. And I think that's enough to make them the best step lancers in the game, or even better than Mongols. Because on step lancers, the best thing is the damage per second. Because you just stack them up when you start like tearing ass with them. So that's going to be the main game plan long term. Let's talk about my strategy leading up to that. And yes, I have my YouTube voice on. Twitch, consider yourself lucky, alright? Live stream viewers, that you get to appreciate some of this YouTube voice commentary. Live on stream. Alright, that's what the new DLC has been doing for us. Also, I think Jurchens... Yeah, our animals don't decay, which is a really good bonus. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk you guys through the early game. So, our animals don't decay, which means that we get way more food from our animals. And we get a really smooth start. Alright. Second thing to consider is that our light cav attack 20% faster. Or all mounted units attack 20% faster. And look, we got a guy in the chat. He said, yes, first time in Twitch and I get a YouTube commentary. Perfect, my friend. Welcome to the Twitch live stream. We need more people like you. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the YouTube commentary. Get the live action version of it. So we have good economy, good start. Really good light cav to win the relics, which is really huge on a map like Arena. And it doesn't have to only be light cav. It can be something like step lancers if I want to as well. Are a decent option. I even have camels, I believe, with the Jurchens. So quite a few options for me to win the relic war. And then after that, we can play towards a few options. We've got the Grenadier as a decent option to counter Halb, Halberdier, pretty much nothing else. Maybe it's decent against skirms, but I don't think the Grenadier is that good. I haven't tested too much, but from what I've tried, it's not the best thing ever. But it is an option. And then besides that, we have Fire Lancers, we have Halbs, Step Lancers. We have a few really good options. And I love that my hunt doesn't decay, so in theory, like, it's just always going to be a perfectly efficient early game. Which is why I think the Civ is amazing for low elo players or for beginners. Because your Dark Age is so easy. And the Civ feels pretty easy to play even afterwards as well. Also, something worth considering is I think my unique unit is quite strong. If it's the Iron Padoga. Yeah, the Iron Padoga is really good. It's basically a Shawarma Rider. But instead of dodging range attacks, it dodges melee attacks. It dodges just one with its shield, but still very substantial. Okay, sorry, the Iron Pagoda, sorry. What did I say, Padoga? Iron Pagoda. Okay, the Iron Pipega. Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Shawarma Rider, it's the Shirvamsha Rider. But I've been naming it like that since day one. And notice I'm just bringing in all my hunts because I really don't care. Because like everything under my TC does not decay, so I don't even have to worry about it. Only thing I'm worrying about is basically not having bad lures. Making sure I'm luring always under the TC. There we go. Perfect. And that's it. So all the animals dead under the TC, exactly where I want them. Now I can go scout with the relics, and then kind of play from there. I really like the Jurchens. Probably one of my favorite of the new civs. I think the Jurchens and the Catans are probably my favorite two civs. The other three are a little bit too weird for me personally, but still not horrible. Except the shoe. The shoe is bad. Then a few more to wood. And I can probably click up something like 24 pop plus 2. I think that's a pretty good strategy. Alright. Again, I'm getting so much food from the hunt. Like, it's really noticeable. When you don't have that decay, it just feels amazing. Alright. Bring in a new sheep. Don't have to worry about decay, so I'll just eat as many as I want, no problem. Perfect. One more on wood, and then one more on gold, and then I'll pick up. 24 pop. Most civs have to do something like 25 or 26 to do a light cab opening. We can do 24 with this civ pretty easily as well. It's actually super smooth. And it's important to take advantage of that early game economy bonus because you don't really have anything else in terms of early game economy. House barracks, and then he can take this. But that decay bonus is probably enough for the early game here. Let's continue looking for relics. Alright. So far I found 1, 2, 3, so 2 more. It's always important to find all 5 early. Okay. Also important to scout exactly how his arena is looking like. That's another relic. Just have to fight for this area of the map. What is a subathon? A subathon is basically a really long stream that gets longer the more people subscribe. And I'm thinking of starting one this Monday, May 12th. And this is also a good opportunity for the YouTube guys that are listening to this to come on down to Twitch and check us out during that time. Because it's almost a guarantee that I will be live. I will be live basically 24/7. Although I will sleep at night and just play gameplay channel videos. But it's a good time to come and catch us live. So that's what a subathon is, and we might be having one very soon. And the idea with the subathon is really just to grow the channel and also get people a lot of content. And people usually love it. It's a lot of work for me, but the more subs come in, I really can't complain. It's big support, so it ends up being worth it, and it ends up being really fun for the viewers as well. One sub extends it by 1 hour? No. One sub will extend it by 2 minutes. Something like that. But you get a lot of subs, and then you get your hours in. Alright, do like that. 1 sub per hour, and I'll be streaming for the rest of my life. Which is probably a good thing. Okay, what upgrades? As you can see, I'm up way faster than him, playing as the Catans. So, the early game for the Jurchens is really quite solid. Alright, I only had 3 deer this game as well, so lacking a little bit in the food department. But as soon as I get the horse collar, I'm just going to seed a bunch of farms. There we go. I just don't want to seed farms before that one. Alright. Like that. Do it like that. And do it like that. Perfect. Low on all the res, but I should be fine. We'll build it back up. You only want to make a TC when these guys run out. You don't want to make a TC beforehand. Alright, let's start making some scouts now to control the map. All 5 relics are in my sights. So now I have to decide what he's up to. I have to try to figure that out. If he's going to go scouts as well. That's like the main strategy on Arena, is the scout rush. Catans get a pretty good one as well. They get their attack upgrades counting double. And yeah, he is adding scouts, so it's going to be a scout mirror. My scout attack faster though, 20% faster. So watch how we're going to win this fight. Not that fight though, he's got extra. I'm gonna get bowsaw instead of husbandry, because I don't win even if I get husbandry. He would just be able to run away beforehand. And he'll wait. I'm gonna get a TC as soon as those guys are finished. I'm gonna delay my monastery. This is something that Winchester, or that I learned from Winchester, who's a very good arena player, by the way. Basically, the theory is, if you get a monastery and your opponent is also going scouts, you don't get to take the early relics because your opponent would just snipe your monk. So instead of doing that, what you do is you add a town center and you get a villager lead. You don't add 3 town centers, you just add a second one, and that's enough. Get a little villager lead and play from there kind of thing. I'm going to add some step lancers, guys. I really think they're going to be a good addition here. It might even be better than going light cap. Let's try it out. That's the unit I'm going to scale into. And I don't know if Kitans have a good answer to the step lancer. I could have even let him into my base there, but I think he would not come in. Alright. So as you can see, prioritizing economy at the cost of some relics, but I wouldn't really be able to get relics anyway, even if I went monastery, because he would just snipe me with the light cav anyway. But this is good. Next up, I can go for the monastery. And that's it. I have a nice economy. Kill this guy easily.
Newly gotten back to the O2 realms and having so much fun leering a lot from the great Hera. The subscription is super worth it and Viva Palestina.
Yo, thank you, Cal Nation. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much for the support. Happy you're enjoying the game as well. And thank you, Quingo Bingo, as well, earlier for the prime. Thanks, guys. Couple step lancers on the field here. We attack faster, so I think at no point can he decide to fight me. Like, he just really can't. He can only hope to use the monks against those guys. I wonder if he's got his monastery or not. Okay. No! That's such a fast conversion. It's actually a little unfair. I'm not too happy about that one. Alright, we're gonna have to get a few more step lancers out in the field then. Man, I don't have husbandry as well. This is really bad. Can I get my monk back behind the walls? Oof. Oh man. That's really, really bad, guys. That conversion completely changed the game. Okay, well let's try to adapt, but that's obviously horrible. And do you have a good economy at least? And a 3TC setup, which is nice. You always end up just regretting moving out whenever you take a bad trade like that. But that's the kind of situation where it was mostly unlucky. As I ran away, they had a little bit of bad pathing. They stayed in the zone of the conversion for a bit too long. See if I can sneak this relic real quick. The other relic should be impossible to sneak, but if I can get at least one, I'd be pretty happy. Going down all 5 is brutal though. Maybe I can get the second one. If I don't get the relics, that just means that I have to pressure really fast in him. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna get it, so whatever. Let's just stop committing. We're gonna go for an all-in then. We're gonna go all-in step lancers and try to kill him fast in early imp. That's gonna be the new game plan. And I think the way to do that is to actually add a market. Crazy how one conversion can turn the tide of the game that hard. That's how early game arena is. Okay. Shouldn't matter too much. Because I have some compensation for that in terms of economy. But then again, the Catan's early game economy is super solid as well. So it's hard to say what's what. In my opinion, the biggest weakness of Catan is 2 things. Number 1, they lack help. Number 2, they lack bloodlines. Both of those things make their units a little awkward. They don't have that many good options in Imperial Age. In Castle Age, they're excellent. In Imperial Age, they fall off. That was my take from playing them. So we're going to try to punish that. I want to get a 4th TC. Just don't know where to put it. Probably out here. And the reason it's out here is just where the gold is. He's scaring me a lot. Yeah, he's got a lot, so let's back up. I'm a bit scared, I'm not gonna lie. Go for my university here. So I can click up. I mean, I have a really good economy. Can't complain. I don't know how good his pasture-based economy is, but mine is super solid. Alright. That one bill at the back making houses is so clutch. Very good way to play on these closed maps. Saves you a lot of space. Next up, we need to get handcart. It's gonna be the last ecotech that I need. Try to rush that one. There we go. Maybe I need this one as well. Yeah, I'll get that one. There we go. And now I'm good. Now I'm good. All ecotechs done. We're gonna open Steppe Lancers and then see where that takes us. What is that? Oh, rocket cart. I thought it was an organ gun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna eat the forward castle. That's brutal. That is brutal. Let's see if I can hold this at all. Obviously, I need to go for my castle at some point. If he's up way faster than me, we have a problem. If we're up same time, I should be fine. It really just depends on that end timing. Just trying to break him. Taking my stone, adding in stables. He might go step lancers himself. His step lancers fall off though. Again, no bloodlines. It's a really big deal. I'm waiting for bloodlines myself. He has +4 attack though. Iron casting already researched. He's up to imp. This is so scary, man. That's the Catan's economy because he got a better relic trade and he got better economy as well behind it. Yeah, Catan economy is really good. That might be one of the best arena sips. If I'm not able to hold this, it's pretty impressive. Because I played a pretty good game here. I didn't really make many mistakes. Making the right units for sure. I should stop making bills, if anything. We need Elite Step Lancer. I will stop making bills. Elite Step Lancer coming in. I think my units are still stronger, though. Hold on. It's so tight, though. Wait, we said we were going to stop making bills for a second? Hold on. I don't care for his army, though. His army is pretty weak. It's just like random light cav. I think we're fine here. Alright, sorry about that. Back to the game. At least Step Lancer's in. So as I mentioned, like, I think he's done a really good job, economically speaking, and like pressure-wise. But he's got to figure out a unit to go for. Liao Dao is interesting. That's a good unit. That is a good unit. Light Cav doesn't do much though. Whatever. I'm focusing on trebbing him down first. Do I need a unique tech? There's booty clap bombs, but I don't need those. Probably just iron casting is good. Actually, maybe last armor better. When the fight breaks out, I think I'm gonna dominate, but it's just so hard until then. I need to make sure that first castle goes down at least. Or at least I have armor. Like, if you think about it, I'm just staying extremely calm here. I'm not really losing much. I hope I don't eat the rocket cart fire as soon as I run in here. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for it now. My Step Lancer attacks faster, so that should be good. But the Liao Dao is super solid. Oh, what an epic fight. The Jurchens Step Lancer, I believe in it. You make my TC, I believe in it. It's doing so well. And the Liao Dao is not a bad unit. That's a huge cleanup. All the vills dying. Now I get to write my own history. Take the relic, leave. That castle can go down. We work on the second castle, and we just try to snowball as fast as we possibly can. That was so epic. Get back everything that I lost. Yeah, my army was much better. Like I said, I was not buying the light cav. The light cav, whatever he was selling with those guys, I was not buying. That's for sure. Get the last attack. They're not even the strongest they can be. And I got one more castle, but I'm in a pickle. I have to wait for my Travis to clear his castle. Maybe I can just go and ignore it. Maybe who cares? Try to stack up a little bit. Hit the castle. That's pretty good. Pretty good damage. Nothing crazy, but pretty decent. Alright, now we gotta move out here. Start making extra TCs. Unique unit is what? The Iron Padoga. Don't need to go for that guy. I think Step Lance is completely fine here. As far as the supporting units, I'm not sure. Maybe a Grenadier can be good. I need to go full gold comp anyway. I really think just the Step Lancers can kill a lot of civs though. These Step Lancers are so strong. Alright, really getting back everything here. He's setting up Fire Lancer. I feel like Grenadier is really good against Fire Lancer. Let's try, let's try. Alright, let's try to go for that. I'm gonna sell my stone to be able to afford it. We need to get the booty clap bombs. Someone called it that in chat and I can't stop. It's too good. Go back. Such a good name for an upgrade too. Like, how do you lose a fight if you have those? Siege Engineers, Chemistry. Chemistry does not affect them. I think we can take this fight, but I need 2 conversions. Yeah, because look at the stack on the Step Lancer. It's so broken. If you just patrol like... What was that? I told you they're the best Step Lancers in the game. Did you see that? His unit was supposed to counter mine. He made a counter unit. Do you see that? Because I do so much damage. No, this unit is so strong, guys. Step Lancers in general are strong. These Step Lancers that attack 20% faster are really strong. Really, really strong. I basically just ran him over. Oh my goodness, that was insane. This unit will be so abused. All you have to do is patrol tightly. You stack up because you get that one range and you just decimate all enemies. You cannot fight this with melee units, basically. Wow. No, Step Lancers with +4 are not stronger because Kitans do not get +8 attack. They don't get Blast Furnace, so they only have regular upgraded Step Lancers in Imp without Bloodlines. These ones are fully upgraded with 20% faster attacking. Right here. Which is so insane. So this is a really good showcase of the two new civs. Catan's probably the best civ for early game arena. They fall off a bit later, but their economy is like absolutely top tier. So for what we did this game, him taking that early lead, not surprising. But the Jurchens have amazing units in late game. And especially the Step Lancer. Didn't get to try the Grenadier, but especially the Step Lancer. Fantastic unit. Phenomenal outcome with those battles. GG, pretty fun game. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you guys did enjoy this on YouTube. And if you guys want to see more like this, come on down to Twitch to check us out live. And if you guys want to see, if you guys want to get better and play like me, check out my Patreon. Links to both in the description below. And as always, hope you have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.